Hey dudes, it's Valtor and welcome to PokeMMO. Oh man, this is one of the best Pokemon games out there right now, and it's totally free online and stuff. For those of you who've never seen this before, which I'm sure most of you have, it's basically this team of Pokemon enthusiasts combined Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Emerald together and made this world where it's kind of sort of like RuneScape almost, except like a million times better in Pokemon. You get to play with other players online. You can see that there's a little chat box down here. And what I'm going to be doing is playing through this game, probably using the most effective means possible here. Alright, anyway, I don't know. I'm just going to be talking out of my butt while I'm choosing here and playing. So, we've got our 3 starter Pokemon, and you're going to notice that there's a lot of things that are different about this game, despite the similarities. Okay, so Gary's still taking the Charmander. I'm still getting Bulbasaur. Let me just take a real quick look at this Bulbasaur, and it's not a great Bulbasaur, but whatever. Alright, so first thing right here is just the battle with Gary, and this game is a lot harder than the original Pokemon Red. I don't think that they give you a potion immediately in the PC, although I guess I should have checked for that. Anyway, I'm probably not going to win against Gary because they made it so that now all the other trainers are really, really smart. You know, they've increased the AI. So there's no way I'm going to win. He's faster than me, and, you know, unless I get a critical hit, and even then I'm not going to win. But that's okay. This will be the only loss that I've pretty much taken the game unless I'm really careless. And Gary still wants to smell you later. He's just one for smelling people. I don't know. Anyway, so you may remember this part of the game. Yeah, whatever. Look, I copied what it said on the side. I have to go through these grasslands and get a parcel for Oak before I can actually start my journey here. And this person will give me the first potion, so awesome, we got our first item. And because this game's so much harder, you're going to need every item you can get, and you need to train whenever you can. So, fighting Rattatas. Now, what I'm going to try to do is avoid any sort of battles that are just tedious and long and not necessary for advancing the plot here. So, it's not going to be like this where I'm just showing you every single, like, level 2 Rattata battle. This is just an exception right here. Tell you what, as soon as I get to Viridian City, I'll just skip ahead to there. Okay, so I made it to Viridian Pokemart here, and they got the quick time event here. And one of these things you're going to notice is how the chat boxes are now just these little bubbles. So, I walk really slow in this game at first. I'm only going to get the running shoes after I beat the first gym, so at least they stayed the same with that. Okay, so I spared you from seeing the first plot events that just go along with every Pokemon game. It's just so tedious. But I'm starting up again here because this is actually very important to get this town map from Daisy. You may have noticed up in the upper left-hand corner, I've already got some items set up here. I'm going to be using those items more than anything else, and they made it really convenient with that. Also, I could get Bulbasaur to follow me because I've got the gold ROM in here, and you guys should too if you download the content I set up for you. Anyway, I'm going to have to skip to Viridian again. Okay, so I got a bit of training in, and you'll notice I'm about to hit level 7, but while the camera was off, I kind of got killed by a level 4 Rattata. Oops. That reminds me of the first time I played Pokemon Fire Red on here in camera recording, the same exact thing happened. But anyway, Bulbasaur is level 7 now and has Leech Seed, and the reason I picked Bulbasaur as my starter, well actually there's 3 of them, and of course I'm probably not going to remember all 3. First reason is that, yeah, Bulbasaur gets Leech Seed, which is one of the best moves in the entire game, and, you know, the fact that he gets it so early just makes it so that he's so hard to kill by enemies. The second reason is that, being a grass type, the first 3 gyms in this game are a rock gym, the water gym, and the electric gym. So grass types are good against all three of those things. So he's really useful for pushing through the plot. And like I predicted, I forgot the third reason, but that's alright. I'll remember it later. I can't think of the third reason Bulbasaur is useful. Alright, well forget it. Let's talk about the forest here. So you got Caterpies and Weedles and Kakunas and Metapods and Pikachus. Now, I don't understand why people always pick up Pikachu in this forest. I mean, it's like either level 3 or level 5, and it's not like it's really even that good of a Pokemon. You know, its stats are weak. And later on at this place called the Power Plant, you can get Pikachus at like level 26, and they're only 3 levels away from learning Thunderbolt, which is its best move, so, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's so popular that... whatever. Okay, I'm gonna get away from this thing. Can't escape. Weedles, their highest stat is like speed and stuff, and Bulbasaur is not the fastest Pokemon ever, so... I really should have gotten away, though. I mean, I was level 7 and it's level 4, so that didn't really do me justice. Alright, anyway, I'm going to try to entertain you guys with good commentary, but I don't know, maybe I should have done this like a live stream or something, because I'm already running out of stuff to say. No, I don't understand why people get Pikachu here. Tell you what, I made a comic strip version of PokeMMO, and I bring up these very issues, so... You know, why get a Pikachu early on? Pikachu's overrated like Lucario. Alright, but anyway, here's our first trainer battle, and like I said, they really upped the artificial intelligence in this game. But at the same time, they kind of made it dumber as well. For instance, I don't know if they're going to do it this battle, but look at that, they did it. Weedle, that's enough, come back. The guy switches for no apparent reason. Now, it's not like he's going to get the upper hand with Caterpie, so I basically get a free tackle attack in. Now, to their credit, if I'd used Leech Seed in this battle, which I knew ahead of time, the Leech Seed wouldn't be effective anymore if they just kept switching the Pokemon. So I'm just simply avoiding using Leech Seed because, you know, what's the point? And if I just keep using Tackle over and over again, eventually it will kill this thing off. Afterward, though, I am going to need to heal with a potion. Probably. Alright, level 8. Hopefully I'll actually get to level 9 by the end of this battle, and then I can show you guys something else that you may not have expected. Tackle. Because, like I said, a lot of things got changed about this game, and I'll bring them up as they come along. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay, level 9. Alright, see how I got Vine Whip at level 9? That's a little subtle thing, but for anybody who's played this game before, usually you get Vine Whip at level 10. Alright, so I'm just gonna... use a potion here. I know Bulbasaur still had some health to spare, but I don't want to take any risks. Also, let's take a look at the moves here. I just brought up the window from here. If I click on Vine Whip or just hold the mouse over it, see how it's a physical attack? They actually made it so that it had Gen 4 and beyond game mechanics. So Vine Whip is no longer a special type attack. It's now a physical attack. So you got your special type grass moves and your physical grass moves. I don't know if anybody who's watching has kept up with Pokemon, and oh look, a Pikachu. Level 3. So, pretty much anybody else would say, ooh, a Pikachu, I want it. But me, I'm just like, I can kill it. So, you're thinking about playing PokeMMO, huh? I can help you out with that, and it's super easy. Alright, the first thing that you want to do is, on your desktop, you want to make a new folder. And I'm just going to call it PokeMMO because, you know, for obvious reasons. And if I open up the internet here, you can use the link that I put in the video description below, and you can just click on it or paste it in like I did. And it'll open up this Dropbox folder that's already got pretty much all of this stuff on it. So all you need to do is download it. Okay, so for here, you're just going to click download, and since you don't have your own Dropbox, or maybe you do, I don't know, but since you don't, you're just going to click like download, and it'll come up in a bit. Okay, and we just want to open it. Okay, so once you've got it downloaded with WinRAR, you're just going to extract it to that PokeMMO you made on the desktop. That should do it. And now here it is in your folder. Now if you double click on it and you double click on PokeMMO here, it'll come right up for you. But the first thing you want to do even before that is go to PokeMMO, and you're going to want to register a new account. Now I'm just going to pick a random username here. I like Charizard, Charzy1, because more than likely than not that username's already going to be taken. So email mail@mail.com, just making stuff up here. Passwords, put the same password in, and then you're just going to type this text here, so GRYME, and then you'll click register. Now I already did that stuff, so I'm already registered and good to go. So all I have to do now is just click run, and it's going to say it's not verified, but that's alright. Just going to run it anyway because PokeMMO is very safe. And it says that an update's available, so you're going to want to wait for the update to come, and sometimes it takes a little while, but just bear with it. Okay, it's all loaded up, so now I'm going to put in that same username that I just used, and my password, and it's going to have all this legal stuff. You just go down to the bottom, click I accept, and now it's the fun part, time to create a character. Alright, so they just have this random character assigned to you each time. What I'm going to do is, I like this spiked hairstyle. You know, blonde spiked hair, kind of like Cloud Strife, you know. Just default eyes. You can make angry eyes if you want, or calm eyes, or whatever. For the top, just, you know, regular top. I'll make it red shirts, because, you know, why not? Shoes, actually leggings first, you know, just red shirt, you got the blue pants, and then, I don't know, green shoes. Let's, shoot, sorry, wrong one. Alright, blue leggings. Green shoes, there we go, and my character name will be Valtor III, and my rival will be Gary, just cause, you know, it's always Gary. Okay, so I've got my new character here. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to notice is how the chat box is already going here, and it gets kind of annoying, but you can change that. If you uncheck global and trade chat, those tend to be the noisiest. That'll get rid of most of your problems. And let's see, battle chat's always annoying, but you can uncheck that as well. And you'll hit update tab. And from there, all you have to do is just click it. And all you'll see in here now is like channel chat, and people can whisper you and stuff. And if you ever want to change that around, you can just click this gear icon and work on it. But anyway, you should be good to go in PokeMMO now. And probably the next thing you want to do in this game, especially if you're new, is get somebody to help you out with the game, or at least that's what I'd recommend. Maybe join a team. And I happen to know a guy who's on right now, so I'm going to click Whisper, and his name is Merlin Red. And now the Whisper thing comes up, so I'm just going to say, add me to your team, you nerd. And wait for the invite. Okay, so now I'm on team red, yellow, green, blue, and it's got a video and a comic strip and everything and stuff, so I'm on a team and I'm good to go.